endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, here the term is coined by the scientist name is that the scientist name is that K.R. Porter, and the first observer that endoplasmic reticulum, the scientist name is that Garnier. The first observer, the scientist is that Garnier, and then ultrastructure, the given scientists are Porter and Clade and Fulham. These are three of the scientists are, he was given that ultrastructures. Then finally that plasmic reticulum, the term is given by that scientist name is that Porter, and here the endoplasmic reticulum, the abbreviation is that ER, endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, and here this is the lipoproteinaceous structures, network structure. They are runs throughout the cytoplasm to nuclear membrane. So that type of endoplasm, that is the type of cell organelles is called endoplasmic reticulum. So means here this is the, for example, this is the cell, and here this is the one, and here this is the nucleus. This is the lipoprotein network like structure through the nuclear membrane to cytoplasmic membrane and or plasma membrane. This is the reticulate one network like of the structures. 50% of the cell mass they are occupied this endoplasmic reticulum, and here this endoplasmic reticulum is that membranous, single membranous cell organelles. They are present in all prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells, and except of germinal cells and egg cells or embryonic cells. Egg cells or embryonic cells or mammalian mature RBC cells. When the mammalians mature RBC cells, they are disappeared. The RBC cells are when it matured, that time all the membranous cell organelles are disappeared. Okay, so this is the main, and some slightly found in that spermatophytic cells. Slightly found in that this endoplasmic reticulum is that spermatophytic cells or adipose cells, and here the human animal cells, the muscle cells are present into the endoplasmic reticulum in the form of sarcoplasmic reticulum. Sarcoplasmic reticulum is present, and here the main function of sarcoplasmic reticulum is that the removal of lactic acid in the muscle cells. Okay, so here this is the lipoproteinaceous network like of the structures. They runs throughout the nuclear, from nuclear membrane to plasma membrane, and this is made up of lipoproteinaceous particles, and these are slightly found in spermatophytic or adipose type of the cells. The endoplasmic reticulum is present in the muscle cells. That name is known as that sarcoplasmic reticulum, and this sarcoplasmic reticulum is used for that removal of lactic acid. Okay, and then this all the endoplasmic reticulum, they are located inside of the mass of the cells. In the 50% they are occupied in the cells. Okay, right, this is the introduction part of endoplasmic reticulum. Next, the structure of endoplasmic reticulum. And here the endoplasmic reticulum, they are made up of three components. One is that cisternae. The first component is that cisternae. Okay, so here this is the cisternae. So for example, the cisternae are these are granular and tubular unbranched like of the structures. So for example, this is the nucleus. Okay, so this is the nucleus. Here the nuclear membrane, it invagination means the membrane it undergoes to inside. Exvagination means the outside. Here the nuclear membrane, it can develop one protrudes, and means here it can develop in a one bulge like of the structures. These bulge like of the structure, this is called also protrudes, and this is called also bubbling. Okay, so bubbling, this is the ones, and here these are here at this place the nuclear membrane, it can develop in a endoplasmic reticulums, and this is the cisternae. This is elongated, hollow-like, unbranched, tubular-like of the structure is called also cisternae. These cisternae are interconnected with each to other. So this is the cisternae are it closer to the nuclear membrane. So here the inside of cisternae, in this place it is called also lumen. Here the cisternae is that 40 to 100 nanometers in a diameter. Here the inside of the lumen space is very low. Okay, low places can present. So this type of it is called also here. This is called also cisternae. Okay, this is the made up of nuclear membranes, and here this is the cisternae. And next one is that vessels. Okay, this is the diameter of this is 50 to 500 nanometers is present in the diameter. These are spherical shapes or round and oval shapes. These are very closer to cisternae. And here the endoplasmic reticulum, this cisternae and vessels are, it can contain contain that number of ribosome particles are present. Here at this place it can present into that number of ribosomes are present. Here at this place, external side of the nuclear membranes, this is endoplasmic membrane, and here the vessels also, it can contain that ribosomes. These are unbranched, round, oval shaped like structures is called also vessels. These vessels also it closer to nuclear membranes. When the cisternae, it can develop into these vessels. Okay, and this is the two parts, and the next one is that the third part is the tubulars. These are elongated and branch-like of the structures. These like of the structures, it is called tubulars, and it can contain that very high lumens. These are, it can present into the 50 to 500 nanometers. And it can contain, these also branch like of the structures is called also tubulars, and these tubulars are it present into the cytoplasm. It can present into the cytoplasm, but here the cisternae and vessels are very closer to, this is the nuclear membrane, and the tubular or branched, and it can contain very spacious lumen is present. These three parts it made up of that endoplasmic reticulum, and based on the size and the endoplasmic reticulum, there are the two types of reticulums is present. One is that rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. There are two types of endoplasmic reticulums are present. Okay, and rough endoplasmic reticulum means here this is closer to nuclear membrane, and here these closer to plasma membrane. Closer to plasma membranes, and here the new rough endoplasmic reticulum, it can contain ribozymes. Here means here this is the nuclear membrane, means here the nuclear membrane it can develop in a this type of the endoplasmic reticulum. Such type it is called also rough endoplasmic reticulum. Means here the surface of the cisternae, they are attached with a number of ribosomes with help of special protein. That protein name is that riboforin. That protein name is that riboforin. So here these are very attached to this ribosomes. And here the smooth endoplasmic reticulum means here when the rough endoplasmic reticulum is developed to that smooth endoplasmic reticulum, here the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, there is no present into that ribosomes, there is not attached with the ribosomes. This is smooth, okay, and here there is no riboforin receptors are not present, okay, and this is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and this is the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Mainly here the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, they are present into that glycogen cells, storage cells, adipose cells, and spermatocells, or they are present into that smooth endoplasmic reticulum is present. So based on that attachment of ribosomes, here these are rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, and now next the functions the endoplasmic reticulum functions. These are the very important functions of endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum, it gives the mechanical support to the all cell, and it gives the mechanical support to all over the cell organelles, and these are useful for that transportation of intercellular spaces. Transportation of intercellular means here these are lipoproteinaceous network reticulum means network structures. These are, it runs throughout the nuclear membrane to plasma membrane. So with the help of cisternae, the different types of particles or transportation one cell to another cells. And here these are useful for the formation of desmotubules. Means here these desmotubules means this is useful for the spermatophytic cells and Golgi complex. The synthesis of Golgi complex, it is used for the synthesis of Golgi complex also. And here the functions of rough endoplasmic reticulum. These reticulum, rough endoplasmic reticulum, it involved in that protein synthesis process. Protein synthesis process. And then it is useful for the formation of nuclear envelope. Okay, and it is useful for the formation of nuclear envelope or membrane. Okay, and here is the functions of smooth endoplasmic reticulum. This is the function of smooth endoplasmic reticulum. This is the main function is that it involved in that lipid synthesis. Lipid synthesis. And the next one is that glycogenesis. Means here the breakdown of glucose into glycogen in the liver cells. That process is called glycogenesis. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum it is useful for that and it is involved. And then next one is that it used for that synthesis of steroid hormones like that testosterone and estrogen like hormones or it mainly hormones. And next storage of glycogen in the liver cells and different types of the cells, it is useful for that storage of glycogen cells. And the next function is that detoxification of several pollutants. In the cell organelles, it can release to several types of inorganic substances. Such type of organelles of detoxification. Okay, so this is the main functions of endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, and this is the another cell organelle. Okay, and next one is that nucleus. Okay.